Is this you, at home, practicing moves by famous YouTubers? What if I told you it didn't have to be that hard? And all you have to do is this.
This is going to be a good video. Right. First of all, this video is sponsored by Artlist. Thank you. Secondly, if you want to become a pilot, a drone pilot that gets the most incredible shots ever in the world, you don't have to listen to all those YouTubers saying this. Here's 12 incredible shots to become the best drone pilot in the world. Here are 101 shots. You don't need to remember all of that crap. You don't. There is one move that'll make you a professional drone pilot, or at least it will make you fake it till you make it. Right hand, press forward on the stick. That's it. In fact, this video is full of only shots that I've filmed, of shots that I've only filmed by pressing that right stick forward and nothing else. We can swirl, we can do figure of eights, we can orbit, which I really do like doing, but 90% or more of the shots you'll see in a feature film, in the movies, in the cinema, is a drone going forward. And usually it's pretty slow and it's creeping. And that's all it is. Sometimes Michael Bay might do a orbit, but most of the time, pressing the stick and just moving forward. Let me prove it to you. And music, Artlist, music makes a huge difference.
This was 2 hours after the sun went down. The light was mind-blowing, and it was so windy, it was hard to stand up. I was blown away. All I did was press forward. In fact, every single shot in this video, all I did was press forward. It's such a simple, professional shot, no matter what you're doing. Whether you're following a car or just grabbing a simple landscape, all you need to do is press forward. Just push it. There's actually no way this could go wrong.
See, it's not that difficult. It isn't. You can, do a little bit fast, a little bit slower, but if in doubt, you can quote me on this, by the way. If in doubt, fly straight out. There is a second quote to that, which may be a little bit naughty, but it also works, and it goes, if in doubt, pull right out. It's the same thing. Getting a straight shot, going backwards, revealing the scenery. That's amazing. And you can fake that because you can fly forward. And as long as there are no moving things like waves or cars or people, you can reverse that shot. And there are actually 3 shots in this video that I've reversed and you have no idea about. That's how easy it is.
Now, pushing the stick forward is a bit of an art. You've got to make sure that your drone is going at the same speed, unless you have a certain idea for it to accelerate. But keeping that same speed is what makes it cinematic. It gives it a professional look to it. If there's any sign that you're actually filming this, that a human is filming this, so you're going faster, slower, you're stopping, that is when your audience will look at it technically. The whole point of being professional in the cinematography universe is for you not to be noticed. Be like Batman. The audience needs to dive deep into what you're doing and not notice the technical side of things. This shot was reversed. At all.
I'm right. I'm always right. See? Now, composition is very important. Your scenery is important. Lighting, the time of day is incredibly important. Color grading. All the shots you're seeing in this video are color graded with my LUTs, which you can get down in the description below. Color grading, time of day, your movement, it's all very important. You've got to learn composition because a lot of people I see filming with their drone, their composition is off. And even if you learn composition, you can break it. Yeah, once you've learned the rules, break them, throw them out the window, sure. But learn those rules. It's very important. So time of day, you know, if the light is off, then your shot is basically shot.
Learning the rules and breaking them is fantastic, but you've got to learn the rules to break them. You can't just go into a shot without knowing the rules. I could have shot this at a completely different time of day and it would have looked horrible. I could have composed it completely different. But the way I've done it, for me, personally, I feel it looks magical. And all I'm doing is pushing forward. This is Los Angeles, one of my favorite cities ever. And it looks incredible. Like in this shot, I'm doing the creep. I'm above a roof next to the Los Angeles River and I'm creeping forward. Do the creep, nice and slow. If you have movement in your frame, if you're chasing something, you can actually just press forward. And that's all you need to do. It is an incredibly powerful shot. And yet, it is the simplest. As long as you line it up, you can do anything, even slow motion, ramping. Just be creative, but keep it simple.
As we're on the subject of being creative, let's talk about the sponsor of this video, Artlist. It's the one and only platform for all your filmmaker needs, and it comes in at $9.99 per month. That's for creators like you and me. For $16.60 a month, you can get the full commercial package. But if you're a creator just like me, all you need is $9.99 a month. That's just mind-blowing. Now you can get 2 months for free with the link down below. But Artlist isn't just music and sound effects. What they've done is they've created Artlist Max. And that doesn't just include music and sound effects anymore. It includes music, sound effects, stock footage of the highest quality. It looks like it's being filmed in Hollywood. Templates and editing plugins, which are pretty damn incredible. It comes in at $29.99 per month for creators, you know, YouTubers like us. Or for $39.99, you can use it for all your client commercial needs. So what Artlist have done with the Max bundle is they've basically simplified everything to one platform. You don't have to go around searching anymore. So remember, with the link down below, you can get 2 months for free. And thanks to Artlist for sponsoring this video. But Phil, when I film, just pressing the right stick forward, my drone is doing this. Yeah, it happens. The best way to get around that, if you do not have a DJI Mavic 3 series drone, which has an update with cruiser control, so you basically press forward, tap the C2 button, and let go, and it is flying completely in a straight line. If you don't have a DJI Mavic 3, what I do is I don't hold my finger on the tip here, and you're going to see this in really freezing conditions when I'm not using gloves because I hate them. My hands are like this. What I do, yeah, if you could see my stick right there, what I do is I don't hold it there. I put it here, and then I latch my finger in there, and it's stuck, and it's not moving. It's not moving forward, it's not moving back. I'm stuck in there. I've glued my finger in there, and it is moving in the straightest line you'll ever see. That is my secret to flying completely straight lines. This is not a film about 50 drone moves. I did one before, and it's cool to learn. It is. Because if you're in a situation where you need to use those moves, you know how to do it. But this one move is definitely a fake it till you make it move. You will be a pro. Hollywood filmmakers are going to look at you and they're going to go, oh, whoa.
Now, faking it till you make it is great, but you have to plan. I planned this shot. All I did was press forward, but I planned it. I knew that I was going to fly by every single one of these icebergs and not hit them. Otherwise, I would have had to move the left stick. That would have pissed me off. Plan your moves. That's so important. Creeping up these incredible icebergs. That's a planned move, but it's very powerful. Flying through tight spaces, it's a planned move. I didn't hit anything, thank God. But it is planned. Every single one of my moves when I'm flying is planned. It doesn't matter if I'm high up or low down. Every single shot is planned. The composition has to be perfect. The time of day is very important, so make sure you plan.
But Phil, it's flying in one direction, and I'm going like really low or going through a tight spot and stuff like that. How the hell do I judge that I'm going to fly through that spot? My trick. This is my trick. You've seen other videos, no one tells you about this. This is actually the only channel you're going to hear this. Get your drone. Make sure you have, the grid and the point in the middle and everything turned on. Flip it up and down, get it out this mark, and then straighten it out. Make it look down 90 degrees, make it look up. And that perfectly aligns your drone. Now that little dot in the middle is aligned. And when you press forward, it's going to fly straight to that dot. I fly tight spots from a distance using this method. And I've given away my secret, so really it's not too good. But this secret will allow you to fly through anything without judging. You basically, like I said, I kind of look down with the wheel and I will, make it look back up. So it's perfectly at 90 degrees. And then I fly. And that will make you win every single time. Unless you start doing that. That's not good.
So flying through any tight spot is quite difficult. So that is my secret move. Look down and then look up and you are perfect. Now creeping is a great way of flying through tight spaces. But it's also an excellent move, especially if you're very close to something. You can really creep in and have a fantastically beautiful cinematic look, like this. And obviously the higher you are, the faster you need to go for it to look like you're creeping. This shot has been sped up twice, by the way. This shot has been sped up 4 times. I was really high and pretty far away, so sometimes you do need to speed shots up. This was very difficult because I couldn't see anything, it was that dark. But pushing through those yachts, that was awesome. That looked very, very cinematic.
So yeah, fake it till you make it. This one drone move will take your production level to a higher level. It's basically the simplest move. My mum always told me, simple is beautiful. And it's true. It's 100% true. Simple is beautiful. You can go really slow. You can creep, like just creeping. You can blast it like a crazy mofo. You can just literally put your pedal to the metal and just go. That's a little bit freaky and scary, especially if low to the ground, but it makes for some awesome footage. But you're flying forward all the time. You're not doing any crazy stuff. This one drone move is going to make you look like a really, really professional pilot. Just make sure composition, lighting, time of day, and your color grading at the end. Well, that's what you have my LUTs for down below. And to tie it all in, music. This film is sponsored by Artlist. I do like Artlist. I've been using it for about 2 years, maybe a little bit longer. And music will take everything from here and put it right up here. Obviously, depending what kind of music you use. Sometimes you can contrast, what you're filming. Sometimes you can really match it up. Sometimes you can get it to the beat. But it makes a huge difference. A huge difference. If you have any questions about the Artlist subscription, about flying your drone in one certain direction and becoming an incredible pilot just by using that one move, and not having to remember 100 moves, then drop them down below. If you have not subscribed, make sure you do, because I will be doing more drone films this year. In between my filmmaking and cinematography drone films, I'll be making drone films about filmmaking. Well, you get the drift. Subscribe, give my film a like if it did help you out and it helps you become a professional drone pilot with one move. Every single shot in this video is just me pushing the right stick forward, faster or slower. That's it. And guess what? Faked it till I made it. Catch you guys on the next one.
So remember my rules for simple shots. Composition. Make sure you get an incredible composition. Smooth flying. Make sure wherever you're flying, you keep your finger in one place and it's not speeding up or slowing down. Color grading. Color grading is so important. Not one of these shots look like this, coming straight out the camera. That sea down there was grey. Now at the end of the day, these three things are very simple to achieve. Learn composition. Do it. Learn color grading, or just buy one of my LUTs. Do that too. And keep things as smooth as you possibly can. This shot right here, I was pretty far away and I didn't notice the dripping water, which you're going to see in a couple of seconds. That really freaked me out, but look how beautiful and smooth it is. It could be in a James Bond film. It could.